I'm going to pose this question to everybody out there. Have you seen Stamkos? He's the hockey player. Have you seen Stamkos?
In a season full of hot streaks and milestones, 500 career goals, 1,000 points, tonight is career game number 1,000 for Steven Stamkos.
Only the second bullet in history to play 1,000 games for us, and like Coop said, just the resiliency, everything you battled through in your career, the injuries and the determination to come back and be an unbelievable leader, unbelievable player. I don't think we win that cup in the bubble if you weren't there with us, played that one game, but yeah, it's an unbelievable accomplishment, and so proud.
It kind of puts it in perspective a little bit when you get an opportunity to represent one team for every single game. That's a huge honor for me, and this year obviously has been really special, and to do it with this group has been amazing. Certainly a lot of work to be done, but there's a lot of guys that played a huge part in this, and obviously the coaching staff, the players that I played with. But I think maybe even most importantly, the medical guys who have been here and seen some of the tough times that I've been through, and always had my back, always pushed me, always were in my corner, and that means a lot. So thank you guys. Obviously, Poppy, Molly, Mikey, you guys have seen the dark days and have always pushed me to get better and become a better person and a better player because of that. And I thank you, and obviously the players and the coaches as well, and friends and family, of course, too. But it's been an amazing ride, and like I said, certainly not over. So I'm excited here. Let's push through. Like Coop said, I know it's going to be tough these last couple games, but let's find a way to feel good about ourselves heading into Toronto. It's going to be another hell of a playoff series, but I'm excited to do it with you guys. So thanks again.
Number 91, Steven Stamkos.
Well, there's certainly some positives and negatives out of this game. Coming off 3 losses in a row in which they allowed 19 goals and were frankly outplayed in all 3. The Lightning were not outplayed tonight.
No, sir.
But they did lose the special teams battle, both in terms of getting outscored 2-0, and they went 0 for 8 in the power play.
Let's just play our hockey. We know we're playing. We know we're finishing every check. As soon as playoffs starts, it's going to be the same way, and that's the way it was tonight. So it starts with us. We got to come together as a group and build that momentum and find ways to win.
Stamkos chips to Sergachev, right circle. Kudrov shoots, they made. Rebound, point! Score! 50! 50 goals! Brayden Point has done it!
Welcome to the club, kid.
Yeah, I never thought I'd ever get something like this, but I owe a lot to you guys, line mates I played with this year. Really special. I know my dad's going to be pretty pumped. My mom's going to be pumped. So, really cool. But let's put a finals and move on to the postseason here. Hey?
82 games in the books and 98 points to show for it. Fortunately for the Lightning, they have once again earned a chance to compete for the Stanley Cup. With this goal met, the Bolts now prepare their mindset for a first-round matchup with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And for defenseman Mikhail Sergachev, it'll be his first playoff series as a dad.
It's just pure happiness when you hear him scream, or just the first sound that comes out of his mouth when he came out. It's just, so I started crying obviously right away, and first 15 minutes I couldn't take my eyes off him, and I just kept on crying because, it's a beautiful feeling. So, yeah, it was amazing. It looks exactly like me when I think I was born, and maybe in a couple of weeks he's gonna look like my wife, which I hope he will. Obviously she's more beautiful than me, but he looks like me. He just eats, sleeps, we change his diapers, and we just enjoy him like he sleeps and we like just watch him sleep. And it's, you know, the most fun thing I've ever had probably. So I'm gonna be FaceTiming them all the time. Not on game days though, because it's you know, still got to focus on the playoffs, and that's my job, that's my passion. But I'm obviously gonna text them. But yeah, on days off, I'll expect myself to be on the FaceTime with my wife and the baby pretty often. So yeah, I'm like that. They loaded up at the deadline. Obviously, they became much better, but we became much better too. So it's going to be a different series from last year for sure. And you know, it's going to be a hard-fought series, and you know, we're going to do everything we can to win. And you know, but I can't really tell you. Like, you never know. You never know in the playoffs how games are going to go. And yeah, but obviously we're going to do everything in our power to win games, and but it's going to be very physical, I expect.
A rematch, where the Lightning once again find themselves traveling north of the border for Game 1 of their first round series. The divisional rival, Toronto Maple Leafs, are looking to avenge last spring's loss to the Bolts, while the Lightning are hoping that history has a way of repeating itself.
Returning. Couple of hits. Go! Heads up! Keep going, boys! Hey, keep going!
Turned back by Corey Perry. Perry lets the puck around the net. Still with it. Perry shoots. Rebound. They score. The Lightning open the series with a 1-0 lead.
That's the start. Let's go.
Cirelli cross one, lets her go to Hagel. Shoots, saves Samsonov, fumble the rebound. Comes to Hagel, left circle shot. Saves Samsonov. Score! Cirelli!
That's it, baby. That's it. What? You rebound.
Center point Sergachev, 5 in the period. Right circle Kucherov. Shoot! Score!
Yeah.
Kucherov!
Yeah! Let's go. Go. Boys. Great shot.
No, we had a game plan. We executed it really well. And if anything, we knew a quick start could maybe quiet down that building. Obviously, a huge factor for them is their fans and their excitement and their nervousness a little bit at the same time with what they've had to endure the last couple of years. So we thought we could come out with a good start, and we did.
And the Leafs are going to try and chip away at this thing. No Victor Hedman right now on the Lightning bench. He went back down the tunnel earlier in the period. Crowd energized by the Ryan O'Reilly goal.
Nylander does now with a shot at goal! Holy Mackinac, Wee Willie has got us back within one! And a big hit delivered by McCabe at the blue line. Asamont is wobbly and staggers toward the bench.
Point beats Cirelli. In the left corner, right corner, Kucherov in front for point. Hold, shoot! Score! Brayden Point!
Yes, sir.
Big goal for two Lightning! Shoots! Tip just wide right, that didn't miss by much. Chernak knocked to the ice.
What an elbow.
Bunting.
No way! Yeah, that's Turn, you okay? No? In the head? Stay down, stay down. You got all the time in the world. Stay down, stay down. Okay. Hey, you got a hit in the head. Hey, you review that! Yeah, he reverse hit him.
Hey, you need some help?
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's 5. Go to the locker room, eh? You're good. Just breathe.
Lanier down to 4 defensemen right now, and he's definitely woozy, I would say.
Yep. That was a fucking hit to the head. Yeah. You'll get it. You'll get it.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice is confirmed. We have a match penalty for a legal check to the head.
You know, a match penalty could carry a suspension, too. Hard around, O'Reilly. Bumps for Brody by the net, loses Colton. Hurries for Perry, right circle. Corey Perry in the right corner. The side of the net, Colton. It's in! Score! Either Colton or Perry, it might be Perry! The Lightning jabbed away and it slipped past Samsonov. It's 5-2 Lightning and they'll stay in the major.
Yeah! That's huge.
Reviewing the play, the puck completely crossed the line. The call on the ice is confirmed. We have a goal.
Let's go! Didn't need one. That was a bad challenge, but that was a desperation challenge. That was a big 3 goals. It is.
Game 1 is in the books, and it goes to the Tampa Bay Lightning as they take a 1-0 series lead.
Nice, Lucian. Way to go, boys. Good job, boys. That's it. Good job.
You guys suck the life out of the crowd, and as soon as that happens, then they start playing nervous, and then it starts. All right, but you handled it like pros, like we fucking knew you would. We fucking knew it. Right? It was outstanding. But that's just one. All right, we got a long way to go here. But if that is any indication of how we're going to play moving forward, it's going to be a long fucking spring here, boys. You'll love it.
Unreal team game, as Frankie said. That was a punch to the face. So that's one step. D were unreal. Okay, all night stepping up. But playoff time, Corey Perry.
Well, it's only one, like you said. Next time, next game, keep going. Keep it going. And you know what? Pointer.
After a dominating performance in Game 1, the Lightning know what playoff hockey is all about, and that the Leafs will regroup to respond with their best punch. It's a big challenge for the Bolts as they'll be without D-men Victor Hedman, Eric Cernak, and forward Mikey Eyssimont. So Game 2 asks, can this group punch back?
Holy Mackinac, 47 seconds in, and the Leafs have their first lead of the series.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. We're good. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing.
I hear the thunder, the silent show. I am the hunted, I walk alone.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Yep.
I walk alone.
Here we go, boys. Do it right here, boys. Come on.
I walk alone. It's a long
Big goal, Ian Cole!
I try my luck no matter what I do it my way. Don't need tomorrow. My time is borrowed. I won't repent if this is the end.
But the road is on. It's 6-1.
And it was almost just the polar opposite. They played really well, and we should expect more from our group with the experience that we have. We know teams are going to come out, especially if they lose one at home. But in saying that, it's 1-1. We wanted to take a game here. We did, and we've been through a lot. It's not a roller coaster of a series. It's manage the emotions and come back home, and now it's our turn to have a response game.
Wait, come at us! They're sitting on the bench!
Playoffs! Come on.
Oh, yeah, don't go first, Jenner. Don't go first.
It's a long way down the devil's highway. I try my luck no matter what I do it my way. Don't need tomorrow. My time is borrowed. I won't repent. This is the end. I end it my way.
Following the split in Toronto, the series shifts to Tampa, where the Bolts will aim to take advantage of home ice. Summoning some backup as Corey Perry's son, Griffin, leads the charge as Game 3's Thunder Kid.
Carter, I'm going to be on the ice. Are you going on the ice? I'm Thunder Kid. No way. Hunter, be careful. I have a microphone and the whole fans will hear me, okay?
Good? Hey. Have fun. Have fun, okay?
Okay. So excited because there's going to be like over 1 million people.
1 million people?
Over.
Over 1 million?
Over 100 million. What's wrong now?
Not nervous at all? Confident? Feeling good? Okay, good. Proud of you. Okay, have fun.
Hey, I'm gonna go stand on the bench, okay? You be good? Over here, stand beside. Okay? I love you. Have fun, okay? Here we go, man. Come on, no! Oh! Keep shooting, boys! Go! Keep!
Now Toronto, into the line, Knives drops it off, there's a shot, they score! Noel Achari opens the scoring for Toronto.
We're all right, boys, we're all right! Come on, into it now!
Across the line, right to Lorne. Left circle, Sorelli! Shoot! Score! Right back of the Lightning! Sorelli scores, it's 1-1!
Boy, what a great passing play that was!
More pressure, Marner scores! This is going to be a tip from Austin Matthews.
Eagle makes a move to get open left circle, cuts to the slot, a feed for Perry. Perry takes the left corner. 33 in the period, right circle, Hagel shoots! Saves Samsonov!
Hey, it's in! It's in the net! Okay, let me go check it out. It's in the net. It's in the net! That's in! That's in! When's the whistle go, though? Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Upon video review has been determined that the original shot fully crossed the goal line. We have a good goal.
Here's Knives in and a save made.
Right point, Radish. Aaron Radish skates toward the right corner. Radish behind the net. Radish through a Jake McCabe check. Radish left circle. Radish shoots. Score! Darren Radish! His first NHL playoff goal! He makes it 3-2 Lightning with 6:25 left in the second. Point on the puck first. The right corner skates behind the net. Chips it for Stamkos left circle. Aggressive PK being used by Toronto. Stamkos pass reformed by that block by Brody. Shot it up, point! It's loose in front! Score! Point says it's in!
Referee is going no.
I think they're
Now he's going to wave this off too.
Hey! That's a goal! No, it's in! Puck's in the net. As he's blowing the whistle.
Upon video review, the puck was covered, therefore there is no goal.
You know, obviously a little bit surprised on, you know, we didn't get that one, but at the end of the day, you know, the refs see it a certain way, and he had the angle where it was covered, so you just got to kind of move on from that.
You know, those are the breaks you need to go your way, and that break didn't go our way. But those things build momentum up in periods. Maybe that other team is a little bit more deflated. So that was a tough one.
A crucial 2-goal lead taken off the board. Now it's on the Bolts to maintain their momentum as they desperately search for a play to keep them surging in the right direction.
Job out to center ice on the left wing, flips it in. Point pursues, right corner. Oh, Point is hammered by Morgan Riley. Kucherov comes after Riley and tackles him. Dangerous check, and Point is down and shaken up.
He's holding his stomach, too.
I think it was disgusting, obviously, and whenever I do something like that, I usually get penalties. You know, Pointer, he never fakes injuries. He never fakes that he's hurt. He couldn't stand up, and yeah, obviously tough to watch.
It was scary because, you know, I was on the ice. I had a full unobstructed view of him going head first into the boards, you know, as fast as he was going. And in that play, everything happens fast. You see a guy go head first into the boards, you just immediately think of, you know, of his safety, and then, you know, you got to stick up and defend your teammates.
Stamkos has dropped the gloves, fighting with Matthews. He tackles Austin Matthews. Oh, that came well after the whistle, and everything seemed to be in a calm state. Players are just milling around. I really hope the Lightning don't end up being shorthanded out of this.
What the guys did after and how they stood up for each other, just it kind of exemplifies why we've won for so long. But it's just tough watching, regardless if it's Braden Point or anybody else on the ice like that. I don't know how he kept playing, and I'm sure it was, you know, affected his play at times, but I just thought the response by our team was great.
After reviewing the play, it was determined that there was no penalty on the play. There's no 5 minutes 44. So there's no penalty for boarding on this play. Now there is
even in a dangerous spot like that.
I understand.
That's a tough position for Pointer to be in.
It is a bad result, but ultimately this is not boarding. I went over it and we reviewed it for this purpose to make sure we're on the same page. This is not a penalty. Kucherov gets the extra 2 for jumping in and ripping his head off. I had it in my arm. So, I mean, you have to call this. And the other ones are 5 each. And we need a 2 minutes. 44, no, we got 5 each. 44 gets 2 for roughing, and 43 gets 2 for roughing. So I need these guys. So you guys will be short for 2.
Who's short?
You guys are short.
We ended up short on all that?
Yeah, if you look at Kucherov, what he did.
100%, he has to go in there because we got Pointer on the ground.
I understand, but you cannot jump and rip somebody's head off like this on a play that was a collision course. If we don't deem that this is a penalty, you guys have to be short.
How do we come short out of that? It's going to be 4-on-4, let's go.
No,
that's the way it is. 43. We're short. We're short, 5-on-4. This is where shots come in, hey boys? Come on, battle!
Certainly not the break the Lightning were looking for. And now they need to regroup to withstand the Leafs' final push to tie Game 3.
Nylander. 6-on-5.
Gotcha.
Left circle Marner. Left corner Nylander. Nylander at the left circle. Shoot, save made, rebound shot, O'Reilly score! Ryan O'Reilly has tied the game at 3 with a minute to go. A 6-on-5 goal for the Leafs.
Boy, what bad luck the Lightning have had tonight. I gotta tell you, they've had bad luck.
It sucks kind of having those leads and going into overtime. I mean, overtime just, you know, put pucks on net and then, you know, anything could happen. So obviously that one sucked, but I thought we played well enough in that game to get the win. So it wasn't so much of a down. We just knew we had to be a little bit better.
We don't have a goal in the next 47.7 seconds.
Have another one.
We're gonna flood the ice and come back for overtime 2. But first, a big face-off here. O'Reilly wins it cleanly. Morgan Riley, left point shot, score! We talk about face-offs. Morgan Riley, a shot from the point, up and over Vasilevsky's shoulder. The Leafs come from behind to win Game 3, and they lead the series 2-1.
It's just tough when a situation like that happens, but to lose that game is definitely tough when we feel like we played really well in that game.
Game 3 wasn't good enough. So we can sit here and say we did all these things and you played half decent. It wasn't good enough. Got to be better.
Emotions are high and everyone wants to win really badly, so the intensity is always going to be there, and especially tonight.
We know how big this game is, especially here at home.
It's a must-win. We got to win.
A renewed urgency from the Lightning as they attempt to avoid a 3-1 deficit.
Get going, boys, get going.
shot.
Kane, Hagel got it past Morgan Riley. Hagel is tripped. Penalty coming up.
That's a penalty shot.
Hagel has a penalty shot.
I thought it would be.
Well,
We had it wide open.
Come on, Haggy. No blocker.
Here we go.
Hagel takes the puck. Stepping in on Samsonov. Hagel holds, shoots, saves Samsonov.
Good try, buddy. Good try.
Hedman center point. Holds. Right to go Kucherov. Centers it. Score! Allen scored! What a pass from Kucherov. 1-0 Lightning.
Great point to Kucherov. Kucherov dishes. There's a shot. Scores! 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Come on, boys. Keep going, Harry. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stay.
Shoot, score! You could see it coming. The Leafs were applying all kinds of pressure. And the Lightning had trouble clearing the zone. It's 2-1. Left circle Hedman. Hedman a shot. That's Stamkos! The Lightning make it 3-1 with 8:29 left in the second.
Here's a lead pass for Hagel. Hagel leaves it for Kawhi. His shot. His
Come on, boys. Let's go here. Let's finish it off.
For Nylander, across the blue line, right circle. Left circle, Matthews score! Matthews off the rush. He's been dangerous all night. Well, it's 4-2 with 10:16 left.
In front, tip, scores. Austin Matthews has scored again.
Let's go, guys. 7 minutes of hard work. Let's go. Stop working.
Second straight game of the series. We have sudden death overtime. It's hard not to feel discouraged on the Lightning side, how that third period unfolded, but they have to put that behind them, right?
Absolutely. They need to win this game.
Nylander, open right circle, he's tripped. Penalty coming up. Lightning are going to be shorthanded.
Tampa number 98, minor penalty tripping.
He had to take it. He had to take it.
Giordano. Shoots! Score! The Leafs score another deflection goal. This was a power play goal, and the Leafs come all the way back to win game 4, 5-4 in overtime.
Kind of deflating after that to lose 2 games in overtime, especially when you feel like you've played well, especially when you had the lead and you kind of gave it up.
Those 2 games were very frustrating in terms of us playing really well, sticking to our game plan, and guys doing everything that the coaches asked of them to do in regards to that game plan. But it was just the will, the skill, everything was kind of rolling for us. And then to lose game 3, to come out in game 4, to have that same passion and start and get that lead, and then very uncharacteristically kind of give it up in the third.
Now you're down 3-1, and obviously we were not out of the series, but that really was made a little more difficult for us to try and come back.
Listen, you're not always going to be at your best. You still, as a team, have to find ways when, maybe certain guys aren't scoring, or the special teams aren't doing great, or maybe Vasi wants a goal or 2 back. You still have to find a way as a team, and we've done that in the past where we didn't strictly have to rely on the goalie, or we strictly didn't have to rely on a certain line or the power play to carry us, or the penalty kill to carry us. It's just, there's different aspects of the team that have stepped up in years past when things weren't going well.
Heading back to Toronto with their season on the line, The Bolts find themselves under plenty of scrutiny after losing 3 straight playoff games in a row for the first time since 2019.
So how does Tampa Bay pull out a win tonight and prolong the series? Playing with a lead will help. They'll also need to battle harder in front of Andrei Vasilevsky.
Vasi is, you're watching those documentaries about Jordans and Schumachers and, those greats. Vasi, I feel like he's got that vibe about him. He's always responding. He's consistently good every year. He's not just a 1 year here, takes 2 years off, and 1 year there. He's every time he's in top 5 or top 3 goalies in the league.
Think about that. This is a process game. It's 3 periods. It's 3 mini games. Just think about this for the first 20. We cannot think about the outcome. All right? Think about the process, what's got us here, and what's going to get us there. All right? Like I said, it's not play good and lose. It's get it and done. That's what this is. Whatever you got to do, get it done. All right, boys, let's go.
Come on, boys, tell them to start. The details of the game, and then we go from there. And then the big pack, big pack. Let's go, boys.
It's a do or die situation, obviously, for us, so we understand the stakes, but it's almost like, okay, now the pressure is fully on them to close out a series.
It feels different. That's what Sheldon Keefe and his players have been saying all season.
Hey! Where the f*** did that go?
It goes down into the corner. Tavares centers. Oh, he had a man in front. Now Morgan Riley scores! And the Leafs open the scoring on another long-range shot.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
Warren tied up. He's the right point. Kerving. Shoot, save made. Rebound, lose it. Yep. Score! Cirelli! Big goal! Right back in the Toronto net! And we're tied at 1!
Yeah! They ain't going nowhere. That's how we do it, boys. We're okay.
And then Nylander put it in front. Yardbrook shoots, save made. He shoots again. Save Vasilevsky! And he holds on!
I think at that point, you're down 3-1 on the road, so I think the pressure was gone. You just go out there and play. And, obviously both games at home, you don't want to lose, but I thought the way we played in those games was kind of what we wanted to do, and we knew that if we played that way, we would, be able to give us a chance to win.
Speeds across the Toronto line. He's open left circle. Shoots! Score! Mikey Eastimont! 2-1 Lightning! He surprised Samsonov!
He takes that hit in game 1, and he's able to battle back for us and get back in, and for him to get that goal, like I said, was huge, and everyone was really excited for him.
Isaac! Hell of a kid. What's the call? What's the call? 2 minutes are up. Let's go. I need my
Left point Tavares. Tavares shoots. Followed by Vasilevsky. The rebound bounces in front. Save Vasilevsky. Rebound shot. Tavares saving it. Vasilevsky.
Below the net, boys. Below the net. That's a way to skate, Ben.
Rebound grab by Tavares. Off ice, here's a breakaway. Marner is in alone. Save Vasilevsky! He was totally in the clear from the blue line in.
Got the save, boys. That's it. Come on, man.
Bogosian comes up with the puck. Rolls for Nick Paul. Paul got it to Eastimont at center ice. Eastimont banks it in. Polk pursues it to the right corner. 2-1 Lightning in the third. A centering feed. Comes to Paul. Nick Paul!
Yeah!
Nick Paul has made it 3-1!
They needed that one.
He's a player that plays well against Toronto, and it's going to eventually come because he's a big guy who goes to hard areas and shoots pucks and tips him. So he's that kind of guy that goes to dirty areas and does the job. So it was just a matter of time.
Down low and into the corner for Nylander. A centering pass didn't work. Marner keeps it in with a shot. Deflected, they score! They score on the short side on the far wing, and Matthews has jammed it home. Don't go away!
Come on, boys, 2 miles. Do everything you can, man. Come on.
Killorn trying to get it out. He does! Score! Killorn! Empty netter!
Yeah!
Game 6 on Saturday! Coming up!
Big time game, Big Cat. Not a boy, kid. Oh, great game, Bogo. Skated well. Out of the way, Hattie.
I will sit here and say, though, that was a gamer effort. The PK, massive. I know the 5-on-6 gave one up at the end, but you had to kill for 4.5 minutes, or whatever it was. But it was protecting the middle. It was letting our goalie see. And when he did, he stopped it. Right? I don't care what these TV analysts or guys that go on TV say. All right? That.
Hey, great job, boys. Just did PK, great job in the third period, but GWG for Paulie.
Yep.
Yeah, this can go to a lot of people. Vastly great game. Killer's line. You know, we let one up and you guys answer right away. It's huge. But Izzy coming right now. Yeah! Take this back home and do a f***ing job.
Familiar territory. For the second year in a row, the Lightning have staved off elimination on the road and now find themselves back on home ice, looking to force a Game 7.
Other than Game 2, we played really well. Good hockey.
Just us playing fast. We didn't let them breathe a lot in that Game 5, and we were always on top of them.
You know, forechecking, getting pucks from their D. We had a ton of scoring chances. We just had to continue doing the same thing. You just figure if you do it long enough, you'll get the results you want.
And what it comes down to is our process. All right? Put your energy into the process. Don't think about the end. We're not thinking the outcome. 3 mini games, period. All right? Let's go win this mini game, but it's the process. Put your energy into it. All right, fellas? Let's go.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Hey, boys, listen to me. Skates behind the lines here.
Won by Paul. Stepping onto that puck is Ian Cole on circle of Quincy Munch.
There's a shot. Rebound. It goes just
Right circle, backhand shot, nearly beat Vasilevsky, but he was able to make the save. Cross for Bogosian, open right circle, shoots and made rebound shot, loose at the side of the net after Stamkos had a chance and Samsonov made a save.
right onto the tape of Nick Paul. He's got some room. Paul in, across tip, save, rebound, and they can't find that. Another great chance off the rush for this line.
Stamkos got checked by Nylander. He trips Nylander and a penalty coming up. Feeds it, right circle shot. Save made on Brody by Vasilevsky.
Stamkos in behind there, comes back, tries a jam play, saves it off. Hooks that post and keeps it out.
Nice look. Good kill.
Kucherov tripped down a man. Lightning are going to be short-handed again.
Not again.
You know, obviously not ideal. You know, I took a penalty, Creech took a penalty early, but some big momentum swings in those kills that we were able to have.
Mitch Martin, left circle Matthews, a shot blocked. The puck does not get out. Held to Nylander right point. Pass stolen by Killorn. Killorn on a counter.
I can see.
Room in the offensive zone, right circle shot. Save made. Rebound. Belmar shoots. Save Samsonov. And he holds on.
Wow. He had time. That's it, boys. That's it. Stay in it here, eh, boys? Straight back to work. Finish this period hard.
We knew it was going to be a tight game.
A true back and forth battle.
Cuts back on Stamkos once, twice, and gone. Up high the zone, a lead for Marner. Marner back to Matthews, hit shot, saved by Vasilevsky. Big stop there by the big cat. Matthews another drop. This is blocked by Sergachev to the line, not out. Held by Brody, man, that was close. Here's Matthews again, they score.
The Leafs open the scoring with 6:13 to go. Second period.
Backs officially against the wall.
You know, we just have to keep on working, keep, you know, playing the same way, not changing our game style just to try and get one. We knew it was coming.
Process over outcome is kind of become a rallying cry for us. I'm a massive believer. When you're not looking at the end result and you're building your blocks to get to a result based on your habits, more often than not, great things happen.
Coming, boys.
Again, Gustafsson into the near corner. He's checked by Cirelli. Warren to steal right circle. Use Nyes. Bit away Cirelli. Center point Radish. Shoots. Save made. Rebound!
Score! Stamkos!
Here we go, boys. That's it. That's it, boy. That's it.
It's the captain, Steven Stamkos, ties the game.
To get that one was really nice. Obviously, it ties the game. It gives us some life, some momentum. You think, okay, here we go. We're gonna find a way to win this game, and then it's a coin flip game 7. But again, you know, I thought we played really well in the third.
Hagel at center. Hagel got clipped up high. No call. Hagel feels he was clipped up high.
He was. There's no doubt about it.
Well, the Leafs caught a break there. For the third time in the series, third time here at Amalie Arena, we're going to have sudden death overtime.
20 minutes to keep the season alive.
Come on, man. Come on, boys. Here we go. Come on. Come on, boys. Here we go. Good shift, boys.
Eastman left circle. Shoot, shoot. Save made by Samsonov. Judged by Cirelli up the near boards, but Nyes is there. Matthew Nyes passes it for John Tavares left corner. Won our score in overtime. Tavares, heel center point, pass. Maybe stalled by Stamkos. No, Tavares gets it again. Strong shift here for the Leafs. Nyes right corner. And then Tavares, right near chasing. Tavares steps left circle. Score! Went in off a skate.
The Leafs have won it! Do you believe this? Holy Mackinac!
3 overtime wins in the series for Toronto. Every bounce in this series has gone Toronto's way, including the last one. Off a skate and in.
I saw the goal. I was on the ice. I was like when you can't really do anything about it, it's like, and you can't really, like, not blame, but be like, come on, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really. It's not something that you can put on someone, or you can. It's just just happened. So, and that was the toughest thing.
I turned around and the puck was in the net. I think it hit one of the guys' skates and went in. I haven't seen the replay on it after the fact yet. Yeah, but just a tough way for your season 10.
I remember thinking too, I can't believe we lost 3 games in overtime in our building. Like, to me, that was mind-boggling. And I think that was my thought process walking off the ice. Because it's tough. It's, you know, the last 2 handshake lines have happened in our building, so it's been, it's just been tough to be a part of.
We had chances before that. We could have scored, could have won the game, but couldas and ifs and woulds don't work in this game.
That's the way it was going, unfortunately for us, with regards to some of those bad bounces, and it's tough.
Good series, best of luck there. Good series, Drew. That's it, bud. Good luck. Great series, man. Good job, man. Good luck the rest of the way, eh? What do you guys think? How was the series, bud? Take it all the way, eh?
You're just in disbelief a little bit. It doesn't really set in till probably you get into the locker room and you start taking your gear off and you realize, you know, the feeling of the room and how quiet and empty it is in there, and you know, you start to think of some of the guys that have been playing this game for a long time and haven't had a chance. You never know. Listen, as a player, you know, you gain a new perspective on how hard it is to win in this league. So you get a chance to be in the playoffs. It really is anyone's time, as we've seen in this year's playoffs too, with some of the really good teams getting bounced out early. It's just, you got to get to the playoffs. We accomplished that goal, and then when you don't win the Stanley Cup, it's a tough feeling, and just tough to come to realization of your season's over. And it's an empty feeling, but you know, we'll have some time to regroup this summer and have a longer off season than we've had, and just kind of get prepared for next year.
When you leave the series, are you disappointed in the team, or are you proud the way they played? I'm proud the way they played.
I don't want to be a sore loser sitting here and like talking about like we could have won or something, but I thought we played better, and I'm just being honest, and I thought we deserved to win, but you know, the hockey gods or whatever, or there's no hockey gods, I don't know. It just works that way. It's weird. Sometimes you get bounces, sometimes you don't. But usually it takes, I don't know, a month maybe of me just sitting there thinking about it, and sometimes not sleeping. But it's everybody on this team. That's why this group has been so passionate about you know, winning games and losing games too. So yeah, but this one is not a great feeling. But this group needs a rest.
The end of a chapter for this core group, but not the end of their story.
Still wake up and it feels just kind of weird to not be playing hockey. I think we've been very fortunate as a team and an organization to play as much as we have in the past couple of years. But you know, we obviously want to be back in those situations every year. So it feels weird waking up and having nothing to do, I guess, for the next couple months.
Even though like we gave everything, but still, and that's the focus for me for next year, and for this summer when I start working out, when I start skating again, just to get in the best shape possible, so this stuff doesn't happen again.
I've learned that we're a resilient group. I think we probably already knew that, but coming into this year, you could feel a little bit of mental fatigue. You know, it has been a long run the last 3 years, going to 3 straight finals, and guys just wanting to just get back to the playoffs because we know how amazing it is to play in those games. So, but it's just the details of the game that sometimes you lose when you're not there, you know, mentally. So I thought we were maybe guilty of that this year, but this group knows what it takes to win, and that's something that you learn through trial and tribulation and experience, and the good and the bad times. And you know, this group has that it factor that you talk about come playoff time, and you know, we're excited to get that opportunity again.
This group, they give you everything, and probably why it stings so much, because I don't know if there's any more to give. And when you exercise that, as this group has for so long, it gives you that sense of pride to be a part, albeit a small part, of what I think has been the best organization in this league for a decade.
Do you have any off-season plans with the fam, perhaps?
Oh, well, it's birthday week, so this is the first time I'll be home so the 3 kids are all born in the same week, so it'll be the first time at home for their birthday in like 6 years. So we've always been playing. So that'll be fun. There might be a little bit of travel involved here too. Jess and I haven't had a chance to do much, and so if anybody deserves to have a little fun, it's her. So I think, I don't know, it's weird too. I think some weddings have popped up on the docket. I've gone a long time without being invited to a wedding, and for some reason they're popping up. So I think, you know, we're going to get to do some things, but whatever we do, we're going to do it together, and that's the best part of this.
Just being a dad.
How are those
Days on. They might be a little harder than actually coming in for morning skate and getting ready to play. If I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, he's buzzing. Yeah. Trying to whack Carter with everything that he can grab.
Actually?
Oh, yeah, he's a menace. He's going to beat the crap out of Carter for sure.
Being a good dad, being a good husband, yeah, just that for now. Then maybe in a week or so I'll start working out. In 2 months maybe I'll start skating again. Yeah, because now I really need rest because I don't know, I played a lot of playoff games in the last 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I just need a break from hockey a little bit. And from social medias and from, you know, I wish I could have gone in the cave and just stay there for a couple of days. I think that's what Vasi wants to do too. So yeah, it's just, it's your brain goes into mashed potatoes sometimes because you see a lot of stuff on the internet and you always like you get used to it and you like find yourself getting your phone open all the time and like looking at stuff where you shouldn't. And it's just another great feeling, and you got to get rid of it, and you know, obviously take care of your mental health, and yeah, spend time with family helps a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. But when I start skating, I think I'm gonna be mentally 110% there.
Perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
All right.
So good.
So thanks, man. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
There it goes. Walk right up to the Emmy line again. There you go. Thanks. Hey, Coop, thank you again.
What is the Emmy line for? Yeah, gotta make room on the standard wall.